get this one started. Um, Today's game, we won 3-2 in a cup game. Same cup game we played a few weeks ago that we won. A bit more convincingly than this time. Um, let's see where to start from. Okay, basically, in terms of the team performance, we didn't play great. We were facing a team a few divisions below us, relatively speaking, and I think it's one of those age-old football sayings where we've basically slightly gone down, not to their level because that'd be harsh on our players, I think, but definitely let our game drop slightly. In the finer details with as usual, 5 yard passes, decision making, sometimes longer range passes. Just not quite doing what we know we can as well as we can do it. Um, but you know, if you're going to take positives from that performance as a team, I would say the heart and determination to get a victory because we were 2-1 down with not long to go. I think about maybe 15-ish minutes to go, 2-1 down. And I think in the end, our quality shone through, our individual quality anyway, if not our quality as a team. But our individual quality shone through and two very good goals. But if I go through the goals from the beginning, if I can remember, the first goal was ours. Shocking mistake by the goalkeeper. Jeez. I think it was a cross come shot or a shot. I'm not sure, from the right side of the pitch, or maybe from the central side of the pitch. I wasn't starting, so I was doing my own little warm up on the side. So forgive me for mistaking some of these goals as how they went in. But anyway, the keeper. All I saw was when I looked up, someone had a pop. Keeper should have caught it. He's shockingly overweight. Like literally, I could see his breast hanging out of his shirt from the other side of the pitch, touchline. And he was like, "Oh my god, the ball's coming and it's catching him and I missed it. Oh my god, it's a goal!" Yeah, shocking. But yeah, so that was right. That was really early on in the game. So you think, this is it. We're gonna score a few more. But we struggled to impose ourselves on the game. The pace of our game wasn't quick enough, I didn't think. I mean, we had a slightly different team, a new player in central midfield, which I haven't seen before. Seemed all right, composed on the ball, seemed to know what he was doing. I think, you can't really kind of know someone through and through from one game, but he's definitely at the level required to play for our team, from what I see anyway. So, yeah, long live a bigger and better squad. But yeah, so we kept on playing, not playing our best, struggling to impose ourselves, little bits and pieces of the quality required. Then they scored a goal, which I don't know what kind of like defensive line we were playing, whether he was offside or whether he wasn't. But he went in and scored. It was deflection actually. Sorry, deflection. Took a deflection, so they scored. What can you do about that? Their second goal was just, I was turning away, doing some warm up exercises. It was a free kick to them. I turned back around and he played this guy through on the far wide side of the pitch, and he just takes one touch and then finishes it. It's like, what the hell happened there, to be honest? So I can't really comment much on that because I did miss it, apart from obviously him just being in through like, wow. So I don't know. But yeah, it's just a frustrating day because we're struggling at the moment to play our best football for 90 minutes. We have a half of good football, or we have 60 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's just frustrating. When everyone in the team really wants to do well, everyone in the team really wants to kind of get that final 25% of our game that will win us this damn league and a cup, and to play very, very averagely against a very, very mediocre team. Mediocre would be a compliment, to be honest. Personally, I think they were quite poor. like, yeah, I know I'm being picky, but I think too many of the players are overweight, and I'm sorry, but I don't have a bar of teams of overweight players. I think they belong in the league they belong. We belong in ours, and we should have really showed them the difference in our class, both physically and technically. But hey, what can you do? But then yes, and then this is where yeah, I came on. I came on second half. We're still losing, and then Wazza scored a great goal. Great goal. As you know, he can do because he's got the kind of techers in him. I think we attacked down the right. The ball found its way across the goal, either through midfield on the edge, and then ended up at Wazza. Wazza dropped the shoulder and bent it top bins. Excellent. Kind of finishes that he's capable of. I'm very glad he did, to be honest, because I was really starting to have nightmares of losing this game. So that was us level. And then who was next? And then yeah, we kept fighting, we kept pressing, we kept dominating, attacking. They're starting to waver, but sometimes you start to think, is it gonna go? Is it gonna happen? But it did. Again, attacking down the right. Langer's some great wing play down the right. Then cut it back to Jonesy, just inside the area. Great first time finish. Another top corner goal. Fantastic technique, and something that he's very capable of as well. And that's a centre back as well. He's a striker slash centre back, or centre back slash striker. But yeah, good goal, Jonesy. Good goal. Was a well done, boys. So on a personal note, as I said, I didn't start. The gaffer called me before, which I think was very cool, to let me know that I wasn't going to start, so I could organise my pre-game nutrition accordingly. But yeah, so I didn't start, which was frustrating for me because I haven't been playing to my best. My performances have been very erratic, both game by game and within a match and within a half, literally just like this. One good thing, one bad thing, one good thing, one average thing, one great thing, one cack thing, one average thing. It's just like this. So I've been really, really wanting to, to get back to my best and really do something this week. Especially against a weaker team, you feel like it's the kind of game where you can express yourself, get your confidence back as a striker, score a couple of goals, and then build on from there. But it wasn't to be. So when I came, nothing as well. Yeah. So anyway, I'll get back to that. But when I came on, I just, we were losing, so I just wanted to just do as much as I could, run around, try and, harry the defenders, try and impose my quality and my physicality on them. A couple of good touches here and there, a couple of bad ones as well. Not much you can say about 20-minute appearance, to be honest. I don't think I played long enough to really give myself a rating, but I should have scored one goal. Well, I don't know. Basically, I think Langer's some more great wing play, cross the ball across the corridor of uncertainty. And I wasn't favourite to get there. If I was behind. I was in. Sorry. So the defensive line was here. I was there, and I had to make up that ground like this to get on a back stick. And I made up quite well, but wasn't there in time. It's one of those things where you look back and think, should I have slid? I should have slid and I would have got it. But in that moment, for one reason or another, your body believes that you can't slide, or maybe that you're gonna get it, or it's the mind's a very weird thing. I got a turn to it, but I didn't quite connect well enough to put it in. But that was my only real clear-cut chance. Other than that, just that striker play, giving the ball short, setting the ball 1-2s, that kind of stuff. But the thing that's frustrating me the most, to be honest with you, is that touch wood, I haven't been fit. I mean fit. I mean injury free. All that means is fit enough to play continuously. I'm not really injury free, but fit enough to play continuously for this long in years. I don't think I've been physically active. I think I've been physically active since the start of pre-season which was August. So I don't think I've ever been physically active for this many months in a row since, possibly, no word of a lie, since I was back in maybe university, so like 20. So that's like 7 years since the last time I've played football continuously for this many weeks, um, which is great. But the frustrating thing about that is that you you start to remember things about football that you forgot. You know, things like how fickle form is, because when you're always injured or come back from injuries and stuff, you don't think about form necessarily. You just think about getting back playing. You just think about getting your body right. Losing weight, getting back in shape. I just want to get minutes in. I just want to play football. I just want to play a couple of games in a row. Now that I am playing consecutive matches and stuff, you remember about what the football life is like when you are playing regularly. Stuff of having to battle around in different form. All these kind of things that I've long since forgotten about or haven't experienced in years are coming back to me now, and I have to find a way to deal with them. Which is frustrating, because what's frustrating about it is that I don't. Well, in the last game, I didn't feel fit enough. We lost the last game, by the way. I didn't put a video up last time because I was in a horrendous mood, like the kind of mood where you wouldn't want to see my face because I'd just be scowling. And nothing good would come out of my mouth, probably just swear words. But we lost that game. I played poorly. I didn't feel fit enough to play in the position I was asked to play, in the role I was asked to play, in the way in which I was asked to play. So I've been working hard on my fitness this week for this particular game. I did some extra work on the bike, which I don't hate doing because it never translates well into running, but it's better than nothing because of my Achilles, so I had to do that. And then Wednesday, I came to training early, create a whole 20-minute fitness interval, lactate threshold workout, done it with Dunners before training, banged it out. I felt like, about blood in my lungs, which was excellent, exactly what I wanted, because I want to be as fit as possible, because what I'm trying to say is this, yeah, is basically, and I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this, but it's so frustrating when physically you're in such good shape. I've literally, this is probably the best shape I've been in all my life, and as a whole. There have been times when I've had more cardiovascular fitness, like when I was playing semi professionally, and times when I've had more athleticism, possibly, in terms of just raw sheer strength, raw strength. But as a footballing package, in terms of agility, stamina, speed, acceleration, power, strength, as a whole complete complementary package, I've never been in better shape in my life, ever. I've played continuous matches for like 3 months. Again, not since I was 21 has that ever happened. So it's frustrating to then think, why am I playing so indifferently? Why is my form not to where it needs to be? How do I get it better? I go through everything mentally, mental rehearsal before the match, think about what I need to do, think about your next pass alpha. When the ball comes to you, you already have an idea in your head of what you're going to do next. Hold the ball, roll the defender. If you get a chance, shoot on sight, drop a shoulder, be aware of your positioning, watch your timing with your jumps to go for the ball. You can think about that until you're blue in the face, but when it comes to the pitch, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. Like, it's maddening. If I let myself, think about it too much, I will go insane, because last season when I came to this team towards the end, I played, I think, 8 games, and I played really well. People were talking about how I would play the season and stuff like that. And I only played like 7 games out of, I don't know, possible 20 plus games possibly. That's how well people were saying I was playing, and I was not even close to being as fit as I am now. Not I would if me now and me end of last season, were to be side by side, and a coach asked us to complete any football related physical technical drill, it wouldn't even be a competition. I would annihilate that version of myself in everything. But yet, when it comes to your form on a pitch, the other me somehow it's still beating me. I don't know how this is possible. I mean, do you want to? I think I might have to get someone to film me play, and maybe there is this little thing that I'm not seeing. Because even when I reflect back on my match, I think what I did do good, what I did bad. Maybe there is something that I'm missing about what I'm doing or what I'm not doing. That's gonna just like that, Because I mean, I've had good games this season, but I mean, maybe two and a half, maybe three. I mean, very good games, two. All right games, maybe another two, and then cat games, another three, four. But it's just frustrating. I'm in great shape, but my footballing form is not able to replicate my physical condition. But that is the life of a sportsman. How does Ronaldo do it? Who knows? The players like Zidane, Cristiano, Big Ron, Gerrard, these consistent SOBs. How do they, find that consistency? And maybe it's just the fact that because I've been so injury prone for so many years, that I don't know, my body has never learned consistency, and maybe something that is going to come into my body with my mind at some point. But yeah, so that's it. Wrap that up now. I've been nattering on for eons. 16 minutes. Wow, that's the longest Football Diaries I've done. But yeah, so that's the latest Football Diaries episode. Hope you enjoyed my waffling. And again, any comments about how to help me play better, please, boys. We are a community of amateur players. If you know how to help me play better, please let me know because I need it. Okay, all right. Peace out, people. Have a nice evening. Bye.